Right.
So what do you have when you have a pineapple, you have marinated chicken, fried rice, squash, and Melanie Albert?
And Melanie Albert.
You got a hit on your hands, is what you got.
This looks great.
So tell us about it, Melanie. It's so pretty.
It's a bit of a concoction.
Okay. All right, I like concoctions like
obviously
this.
today I had no idea what I needed to make today, and I asked my
That's
darling here for some suggestions. She was like, what about something for a summertime dish? I'm like, oh, well, a pineapple.
Absolutely.
What's more summer than pineapple, right?
Absolutely. Yes, and I've got a pineapple at home. So basically, what you're doing, you cut open a pineapple, and you have basically stuffed a pineapple.
I have. I've stuffed it with fried rice. I went ahead and did like a veggie medley with squash and zucchini. And then I make pineapple bourbon glaze, and I usually jar them.
Oh, your special pineapple.
Your special secret.
Yeah, I may sell those soon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you should. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
I make those from scratch, and then I usually I always have extra jars, and sometimes I put it on chicken. You can put it on fish, shrimp, just whatever you want. Ham. It's delicious on ham.
Well, if it's a concoction, it looks like a really good one.
It is.
Yeah, it really does. It smells like a really good one. I know
for
that.
You, if you can wrestle it out of Melanie's hand.
Well, I shouldn't have any problem. Her hands are slick from all the sanitizer.
Superman.
So you cubed up this chicken. How long do you marinate it?
You can I usually marinate chicken no more than 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it changes the texture.
Oh, my
and it shreds
goodness.
it up.
Oh, no, it's dumb. It's so dumb and so good.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I love it.
It's not too strong?
No, not at all. No, not for me. Seriously, I love that bourbon glaze. And I had a burger with the bourbon glaze not long ago. And if you make it right, and that's made right, it has just a great flavor to it. And it adds so much to meat.
Get that stir-fried rice down there.
Well, I've been getting it. Well, I had some egg in there. So you got the egg in there, too?
Oh, yeah. I went real deal fried rice here.
I
broke out the wok.
No shortchanging that, right?
I love the look on your husband's face. You know, they're going, whatever. He's eating Cheez-Its right now.
He's eating Cheez-Its. We're over here eating some of the best food I've had in a long time, I can tell you that much.
So it's kind of elegant in its simplicity. Anybody could do this.
Yes.
Now, I mean, I don't know about making that bourbon glaze, but...
I mean, you can do, like I said, you can do this with pretty much anything. If you don't want fried rice, you can use white rice, yellow rice, any kind of rice that you want. I mean, and you can fill it with whatever. If you don't want meat at all, just make you a veggie bowl. Just stir fry and normally I would put pineapple chunks in there, but I didn't want it to be sky high.
Oh, well, we would have loved a sky high.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say, Melanie, what is the one thing that you enjoy making the most? This is something new, which I think it might be a regular on your menu. What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that I want to slice this many pineapples and core them out.
Is it hard?
No, it's not.
I'm
It's
glad
not.
you
It's
did it for us,
just,
really.
it's not. It's not hard at all. I usually would only do this, something like this, for private parties, just because it takes a little bit more time. You know what, Ryan? I don't have a favorite thing. Really? I don't have a favorite thing to make. I just, whatever tastes good.
Do you
that's
like
what I
trying
want.
new things like this? Obviously, this
I
is
do. I
new.
try new stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't just make comfort dishes. I mean, I try to
mix it up a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, French stuff, you know.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, you really expanded your horizons, I think, in the past couple of years, too, because I would guess because of customer questions to say, how about trying
Absolutely.
this or that?
They always bring a challenge. They always bring a challenge, and then I have to, I'm either, okay, give me a minute, let me try it out, and then I'll tell you if I can make it. I don't always just say yes, but yeah, I'm usually up for any challenge.
Well, the thing that that would really wear me out and keep me up at night doing what you do is getting the amounts right. So if somebody says, I'm having a family reunion for 32 people, and then, 10 more relatives show up, and you kind of have to think of that.
I mean, I kind of sometimes, it just depends on the situation. I normally always make extra. I have a big family. I come from a big family, so I know how to cook for a big family. So I just, just keep my family in mind. What would they eat? And then,
Cheez-Its?
Yeah, Cheez-Its.
That's one of those things.
Eating Cheez-Its.
I will say this, though. This is kind of an area loves or Grippo's potato chips, right?
Yes.
A lot of people use that as like a topping, for certain things. You ever tried like potato chips and stuff like that on your toppings? Or
No, but I think it would be
topper?
good on like some sort of like baked potato, like maybe like a pulled pork baked
yes.
potato
Yes,
or
all
something.
that. Yes, that sounds good. I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
You can dedicate it to Ron Roach when you make that
Absolutely.
baked potato with the
love it.
grippos on top.
Well, I'll bring it back to you.
I
for
could
you
eat
to try.
like 5 of these.
This
Right?
is so good. Are you, the question is, are you still having fun doing this and creating all this food?
I am
It's a
still
lot.
It is.
It's a lot.
It is. I am still having fun. I still enjoy it. There are days where I'm like, what did I get myself into?
I'm sure.
But then there are other days where I'm just like, I love it.
Okay, well, if you love it like we do,
absolutely
how do
we
they
do.
get in touch with you, Melanie?
You can find me on Facebook, Smilebirds Comfort Food Catering. I'm on there, and you send me a message, and I'll get back to you.
All righty. Well, y'all have fun. Thanks for being here. We're going to eat the rest of this pineapple. Don't go away. This is so good.
You're not getting any, Allie.
Now, here's my question. What is what's this?